नित्यानन्देश्वर महासदाशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि आदिशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा। I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Sri Mahants, Mahants, Tanidhar Kotari, everyone sitting with us all over the world through Nityananda TV and two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. Cities sitting with us, long list, so I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I'll continue on the chemistry of Guru-disciple relationship. Understand, few days before I said Hinduism is not organized religion, it is organic religion. Hinduism is organic religion. It put all its emphasis on organizing you. Listen, that is why even today largest practiced religion in the world is yoga. Organized religion gives you place while you need to rest in peace. No, really, please understand. Organic religion enters into your life while you are alive. Hinduism is more organic religion. Organizes you, understand? Hinduism organizes you. It's an organic religion. It is all about depth. Organized religions are all about breadth. Organic religions are all about depth. Hinduism organizes you. It gives emphasis on getting organized. That is why I am telling you, future of the humanity is Hinduism. See, one group built strong terroristic ideology to keep their identity alive. Another group built a strong, powerful currency to keep their identity alive. Another group built a strong intelligence to keep their identity alive. Age of rice bowl conversion, sword conversion is over. Age of rice bowl conversion, understand? 1000 AD is the age of sword conversion. 1700 AD is the age of rice bowl conversion. Both are over. 2000 means 1978. It is age of intelligence conversion. Not even conversion, transformation. Invention of the internet. Every individual declaring their identity boldly, even if you have a 6,000 rupees cell phone, you can establish your identity and tell what you want to tell to the world. It is no more a capitalistic, either politician or a rich man controlled media. That is why the Tamil Nadu politicians are literally dying. They spent thousands of crores on mainstream media. Suddenly the whole thing looks stupid. It is like you spend lakhs of crores and make roads. Suddenly somebody invents a machine which just raises you for 300 feet and you fly and reach wherever you want. The balloon traffic is going to replace car traffic. I am telling you. All the soft traffics, when I say soft traffic, internal, inside the city, all the soft traffic is going to be replaced to balloon traffic within next 10 years. Understand, within 100 feet height, flying through the balloon to your office, schools, it's going to become lifestyle now. I am not talking something which is going to be like a sci-fi fiction, scientific fiction in 2100. No. 2025. Already the drone delivery of medicines have started. So understand, all the internal roads in all cities will be declared pedestrians only. For pleasure walking, it is no more for traffic. It's only for pleasure walk. No vehicles will be allowed inside cities. It will all be completely balloon traffic. All the vehicular traffic is going to be only the long distance. Understand? If the balloon traffic replaces the regular car and everything, the whole infrastructure you did is waste. Same way, All the politicians, vested interests, invested tons of money on mainstream media, is just literally dying with his own understanding. They are just replaced by social media. If you have 6,000 rupees, you are a journalist. You can put video, you can put what do you want in the platform where it reaches the whole world. And the funny thing with the social media is, all the things more organic is becoming popular than organized. People are tired of organized. All these organized, grand, short movies are not becoming popular in social media. Just few kids picking up the camera and shooting their dance, jump, and they upload and it becomes viral. Because people are tired of being organized, branded, made to look like. They want to get into the reality, organic. A natural herbal tips gets more likes, shares than the most advanced keyhole surgery. Most advanced keyhole surgery technology doesn't get so much of appreciation. But a simple tip, health tip, gets so much of appreciation. Likes, shares. Things are becoming more and more organic. The world is going to the next level. It's becoming intelligent. Neither blood conversion nor bread conversion is going to work. Future of the blood conversion and bread conversion is over. Future is only for good conversion. Future is only for good conversion. No more bread conversion and blood conversion. The period is over. That is why I am telling all the parents, if you have kids and if you want bright future for them, put them in Gurukul. I guarantee each one of my Gurukul kids will own 100 crore wealth. I am putting it on public in video record. Mark my words. I am uttering the word. Each one of my Gurukul kid will own, not possess. Own means they will be head, they will be ruling, they will be operating, making it available to the world. At least 100 crore wealth. Owning is joy, possessing is load. Owning means devas, possessing means ghost. Ghost possess, God's own. Understand, future is for the people with depth, and Hinduism is all about depth. Get more and more organized. Get more and more powerful cognitions. People are not interested anymore in silly books and silly instructions. Nobody is interested. People are more interested in discovering the truths. Understand the whole Hindu scriptures. Hindu scriptures cannot be called as book. It is Shastra Jala Maharanya. It is an ambience to enlighten you. Book is a processed paper, few things written. In Hinduism, we don't call our scriptures as book. It is forest, Shastra, Jala Maharanya. Maharanya means large forest of scriptures which does all Jala. Understand, Hindu scriptures are the Vatavarana, ambience for enlightenment. I tell you, in Hinduism, just put all the Hindu scriptures, read only the titles. By the time you read the last title, you will be enlightened. It's a very simple thing I am telling. Put all the books. Just only read the titles. Don't touch the books. Just read only the titles of the books. By the time you come to the last title, you will be enlightened. There is the ideas, powerful cognitions transmitted just by the title. I am not asking you to touch the book or read the book. Just read only the title, the powerful cognitions which are getting transmitted. By the time you finish and come, you will be enlightened. It is the ambience of intelligence. Our universities are destroyed. Our worship altars are destroyed. Our priests are brutally killed. We faced largest cultural genocide and largest Holocaust. Largest number of rape and murders, and still getting constantly identity gang raped. Understand, we don't exist just as a body, we exist as identity, human beings. When your identity is collectively gang raped, by the other religious people, without even showing their identity as other religious people, after all this, still Hinduism seems to be the only hope for the youth who are thinking. Understand, anywhere people start thinking, they are looking towards Hinduism. Because only here thinking is encouraged, expected, rewarded, awarded, celebrated. The most beautiful religious tradition, which is completely built on knowledge, neither bread nor blood. Neither bread nor blood. Becoming more and more organic, becoming more and more organized, becoming more and more deep through powerful cognitions. Understand, the second point in chemistry of guru-disciple relationship is getting integrated and authentic. Getting integrated and authentic. Getting organized in individual thinking is integrity. Getting organized in individual action is authenticity. Getting organized in individual thinking is integrity, and getting organized in individual actions is authenticity. Unless you see how you are spending your whole day and night, you will not know what is going on with your life. Man as such is bunch of confusion and terrorized by his own confusion. The more you are terrorized by your own confusion, you tend to forget your confusion. The more you tend to forget your confusion, you build more confusion. More you build confusion, more you get terrorized by your confusion. First, you get confused. Then, you get terrorized by your confusion. Because you get terrorized by your confusion, you tend to try to forget your confusion. Forget, you are spending your whole day and night in confusion. When you forget, you build more confusion. When you build more confusion, you get more terrorized. That is why I am emphasizing every 1 hour you noting down your mood and your action, means your integrity and your authenticity. Integrity is what kind of a thought current you are cherishing. Authenticity is what kind of action you are performing. Just for a few days you will understand where you are heading. Otherwise you are sitting, you are thinking, you are sitting in a flight. And what you are wearing is not seat belt, it's your blanket. Your bed sheet. You may think, no, something else is tied. That is old cowpin. Tightening your loosened cowpin will not take you anywhere else. You need to put your seat belt in the flight seat, only then you are going to reach where you are supposed to reach. No, I tightened it. Early morning only I tightened it. Sorry brother, it is not seat belt. Understand, I can tell you tons of jokes and stories, imagining you are going to reach somewhere and then it's like a village guy dreaming that he is in heaven and Ramba, Menaga, Urvasi, all of them are coming with a plate full of the Swargaloka, rum, wine, and suddenly he felt that one item was missing and started screaming and kicking, and he broke the old rice water pot which his wife brought, and he woke up. Now most of us are living in that kind of a life. Understand, what you want to do is different and what you are doing is different. You need to wake up to that reality. That's a mental setup, brain state gifted to you because you ate food like products, not food. Understand, when you eat plastic food, the mental setup you develop is unconnected and not being bothered about being unconnected. Somehow you think, something will come by automatically. Automatically only problems will come. Somehow we feel automatically it will come. First thing, understand, neither inspiration will come automatically, nor actions will come automatically. Everything has to be done with a conscious decision. Inspiration has to be conscious conclusion. Action has to be conscious decision. Power manifestation has to be will persistence. Yesterday something beautiful happened. I need to tell that. I was driving and few of my kids were with me, and when I say kids, not the balasans, but the adults, but mentally kids only, so I call them kids. They were traveling with me, and they don't ask me directly, they talk to each other. Ice cream, pizza. All those names I don't even know that, what? Pizza and... you forgot yesterday something they were saying. No, there is a technical term, ice cream, pizza and something else. No, there is one more, not only French fries, there is one more word. BP. Huh? No, not burger, there is some other, something. Some other word. Anyhow, they were asking all these things, some of these few items, and then I laughed and said, see, the first father instinct is when daughters ask, come on, get it and give. I told them, come on, get whatever they want and give. I said. They were ordering and trying to get for all of them. After a few minutes, I said, give me my food. They put the plate, and when they put the items, when I started eating, suddenly I remembered, if they bring those items, I will not touch it. Now if the items come, I'll tell them, you guys eat. I will not touch it. Why I will not touch it? Not because of any moral. I know it is not good for my body or the brain or the state of consciousness or my purpose of existence. Then I called those kids and started telling them, hey, listen. When I tell you guys, all right, eat, that is affection. If I make you guys understand, I myself will not eat as a responsibility, I should make you guys understand, not to eat, that is love. I am giving you both, you take what you want. If I tell you eat, it is affection. If I tell you, I myself will not eat, it is love. Understand? After all, this idea of taste is nothing but the training we go through. So many people will feel watery in your tongue if you see non-veg food, and really I tell you, if I see even the photographs of non-veg food, I feel like vomiting. Really. When I am traveling, if I see some shops where these peeled animals, skin peeled animals are hanging, I'll feel like vomiting only. I'll actually turn my eyes, oh God. My grandfather did the job for me. He made me understand. He made right as pleasant. Understand? Doing what is right and making that as a pleasant in your life is charya. That is what is called lifestyle of Sadashiva. Sadashiva gives 4 major teachings: Charya, Kriya, Yoga and Jnana. Charya means making the right as pleasant. My grandfather did that to me. Not in a very logical way, but when he was taking me to temple, taking me to different places, he will show, is this right? Simple actions. Not only non-veg, even the non-organic food, both are toxic. Non-veg is toxic karmically and chemically. Non-organic is toxic chemically but may not be karmically. Finally, the kids have decided to eat my love, not the affection. I told them, as a guru, I am responsible to tell you the right and make that as pleasant by making you live it. Uncles will be affectionate, only fathers will be loving. Uncles are not going to take responsibility for your life. They will come and go. They come for vacation. So they want only good name from you. Fathers are going to live with you. They are responsible for your life. You are going to live with them. Guru's responsibility is telling you the right and making you live the right and making the right into pleasant. And Sadashiva has given us so much wealth to live, eat healthy. To live and eat healthy. And I tell you, when you eat as per his instruction, it's a puja, it's a worship. Hey, I am eating as per your instruction. If you say don't eat, I will stop eating, that's all. Eating as per his instruction. Charya is the surrendered life to Sadashiva. Celebrating the surrendered life to Sadashiva is Charya. Making what is right as pleasant. I still remember my grandfather's house, opposite house, one old lady, elderly lady used to make snacks like murukku, all that, and supply to the local streets. She is also from the same community in which I am born and brought up, so vegetarian family. One day, all her vessels, like a big karandi and vanali, some local marriage people rented and cooked non-veg in that vessel. After it came back, she washed 120 times. But even then there was a big fight in the whole local street. How can you send your vessel from which all our kids are eating to a house where you know they will cook non-veg? Actually, when she gave for rent, she put a condition: you should not cook non-veg in my vessel. They also said they will cook non-veg in somebody else's vessel, and from her, in our vessel, they will not cook non-veg. By mistake, they did it. And in village like Tiruvannamalai in India, there are so many CCTV cameras. All above 40 women, eyes are CCTV cameras. In Indian village, if you are above 40, your eyes become automatically CCTV camera. And it is connected to the local news network. It is faster than any ABC, BBC, CBC. Somebody goes to that marriage and sees, reads the name, over. In 10 minutes, the local dog, the street dog will bark only with that news. Wow, 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 wow. முருகுபாட்டி பாத்திரத்துல மீன் வறுத்தாங்கோ. வா 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 வா. In Murugupatti's Vanali, they fried fish, that's all. Actually, it is like how the Facebook is collapsing. Our whole share market has collapsed in 2 hours. No, I am describing the whole story jovially, but I feel completely grateful for this kind of bringing up. I am so happy that I was brought up like that. I am not missing anything. I am only feeling very happy. You will miss stupid cancerous food dumped on your body. People ask me sometimes foolishly, don't you miss all those food? It is like, don't you miss cancer? Stupid fellows. You need to know all dairy industry and all meat industry do not remove cancers if they are found on the animal body. You need to know that. If cancerous growths are found in the animal's body, neither the tumors are removed nor milking gets stopped, and you are happily consuming them. I should tell you, meat industry is one of the largest depopulation conspiracy. Meat industry is the largest depopulation conspiracy. I am talking about vegetarianism not from the angle of moral, but from the angle of consciousness. It is from the angle of consciousness. Understand getting organized, getting more and more depth, makes you leader. Getting more and more depth and getting more and more organized makes you leader. Charya means getting more and more organized. Please understand, either you get organized, you will be your own boss, or somebody else will organize you and you will be their slave. That's the life. That's life. Either you build your dreams or somebody else will be building their dreams using you. Either you build your dreams or somebody else will hire you to build theirs. See, law, listen. Law of the Brahmana is you build your dream, be your own boss, or somebody else will be building theirs using you. That's it. Second, law of Vaishya. Listen carefully. If you don't pay for a product, you are the product. Facebook. Understand the whole thing from the angle of Facebook. If you don't pay for a product, you are the product. So, Dharma of Vaishya. The moment you stretch your hand, accept something free, you are a product. Now don't scream, my data is stolen, my this is stolen, my that is stolen, my bathroom picture is stolen. If you don't pay for a product, you are the product. It's the law of Vaishyas. Which Tamil Nadu politicians are applying. Yes, they give you all freebies. Finally, as a whole state, they collect you and sell you to somebody and get commission. Over. Anywhere the freebies are the lifestyle. Anywhere the freebies are the lifestyle. Be very clear, the person who receives freebie, you are a product. The moment you receive dana, you are a product. You are no more a person. In any level, you are a product. You be clear about your powerful cognitions, or you will be part of somebody else's powerful cognitions. That's the dharma of Kshatriyatva. Law of Brahmana, law of Kshatriya, law of Vaishya. Always build something through which you give, never receive. Never receive. As I said, if you are not paying for a product, you are the product. Everyone screaming about the Facebook, that's what I was thinking. I want to tell you. You should know, when you have not paid for a product, you are the product. You are getting sold. You will be getting sold somewhere. You should be clear about it. I'm not supporting, I'm just telling you the reality. That's the way it is. Understand. Knowing the whole day mood you are in will make you an authentic Brahmana, will awake you to what kind of a mood you are in and where you are heading. Have you tightened your seat belt in the flight or cowpin in the... No, don't get confused. You should know what you have tightened. Either you build powerful cognitions and become a leader, or somebody else who build powerful cognitions will be leading you. That's all. That's all is the essence of life. Second point in chemistry of Guru-disciple relationship is get organized. That is why Jira. See your mood every 1 hour, that will wake you up. It will make you a right Brahmana. See your actions every 1 hour. It will wake you up and make you authentic and make you a real leading Kshatriya. Whether you are in Adi Kailasa or different parts of the world, if you become integrated and part of the act, Adi Kailasha Tantramsha, get yourself tuned. You are building the right chemistry in Guru-disciple relationship. If you feel you are my disciple, I tell you, please understand, I am defining my disciple, whoever is part of this act and integrated to it, only them I accept as my disciple. You declaring yourself as my disciple is not the real thing. Me declaring is only the real thing. Understand? Only the people who are part and integrated with Adi Kailasha Tantramsha, I declare as my disciples. Others, you can call yourself as devotees. Because I am responsible to make you do the right and make it as a pleasant lifestyle. Making you do right and make it as a pleasant lifestyle is my responsibility. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam, Sada Shivoham, Maha Sada Shivoham, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.